Yo guys, welcome. Sanjay Uchiha here. So as you can tell by what's on your screen at the moment, today we'll be covering an article from Anime News Network. Of course, I'll be leaving the link to the article in the description box below if you're interested in reading it yourselves, especially since I won't be going through the entire article word for word. So yeah. But anyway, as you can see, Boruto writer Uki Okadachi shares support for LGBTQ representation in fiction. Now, for most of you, if you aren't aware, Uki Okadachi is the writer for the Boruto manga. Also, if you didn't know, it's a setup for the Boruto manga where he writes, and Ikemoto, which is the next person he works, it actually does the drawings or the illustrations for the manga. But I'm straying from the main point here. Yes, so LGBTQ representation in fiction, or if we're just saying it on the surface level, gay representation in fiction. Now, as I said, I won't be going through the article in detail, as in I won't be reading it word for word, but basically what Kodachi is saying that he regularly decides on the sexual orientation of his characters, as it's another way to actually make his stories come alive. Now, I don't know much about Kodachi's personal life, is he's, homosexual or anything, and that doesn't even necessarily have to be the reason why he feels that LGBTQ are gay or homosexual characters should get representation. But I can see where he's coming from. In a day and age where, I mean, the reality is that there are a lot of homosexuals these days, honestly. And it's just a reality of the situation, no matter how you slice and dice it. Even if you're against their lifestyle or whatever the case may be, the fact is they're around. And I guess including them in fiction from his perspective is a way to make whatever source of material or fiction that you're actually reading makes it more, in a sense, relatable to real life. And at the end of the day, it will stir up certain feelings within you as a reader, as a consumer of the product at the end of the day. Because even if you hate or you love it, it's going to stir up some kind of reaction from you and help to get, I guess, depending on who you are, either get you more invested in the story. It depends really and truly. So that there's that. But I understand where he's coming from. He just wants to ensure some, well, an extra degree of relatability. Even though at the end of the day, people do get into fiction sometimes for just the escape from certain aspects they don't like in real life. So this could be a 50-50 thing, in my opinion, really and truly. They do make mention of the fact that, probably the reason why these types of characters don't get representation because of Chekhov's gun, which is essentially a whole narrative technique where every piece of the story, every element should contribute to the overall narrative, essentially. And he goes on to make the argument that, that can't be the reason why homosexual characters aren't included, but because if that was the case, there would be no reason for the characters to be straight, which I don't completely agree with, because in a lot of cases, a lot of, take say Naruto, Bleach, since those stories have essentially come to an end, bar, I guess, minus the whole Boruto era, of course. Naruto being heterosexual and Ichigo being heterosexual, at the end of the story, those aspects, those elements they contribute to the story. So I guess it's not an ironclad rule across the board where, where where Kodachi is coming from at the end of the day. But I don't know. Let me know what you think about his points here. You can always read the article. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, it's really not it's not really a big deal, honestly. Honestly. But I guess it is what it is. Rate, comment, subscribe, and of course, if you haven't checked out my what if scenario for if Naruto died during the Momoshiki arc, you should definitely check it out. I think I did a decent job. Could be a bit better, I suppose, but yeah. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one.